Right, here I am. Yeah, Mototechniks, Marvellous motorcycles. Obviously, Moto Guzzi, Aprilia, Vespa, Peugeot, Yamaha, and some Marvellous bikes here today. But what am I on? Yeah, Moto Guzzi V7 Special Edition. Marvellous. It's the Stone, not the special with the twins. But we'll get going and see what happens. Now then, this has got some special features. Obviously, it wouldn't be special without it. But we'll get going and see how we go. Yeah. Let's get going. Oh, I have me. Oh, isn't that rumble lovely? Yeah. I'm going to go out the out because it's quite busy today. Sometimes it's easier. Oh, what a rumble. Oh, it's just marvellous. Yeah, so I'll bring you back when I get on the road. Yeah. Oh, that is fortuitous, wasn't it? Yeah. Right. Here we go. Yeah. So, mustachio again with the clock, isn't it? Yeah, or the eagle, as they like to say. What I'll do is, I'll go up to Holly Castle. I haven't been up for a while. I don't want to go too far today because it's forecast to rain. Oh, marvellous shaft drive, pushing you along. Just wonderful, isn't it? Right, so what have we got? Well, we've got a 6-speed gearbox, we've got a round clock, sort of, with Spock ears, which I'm told forms part of the mustachio. Yeah. We've got bar end mirrors, because it's the special, the Stone special. We've got bar end mirrors. It's got a nicely bound seat, which I'll show you. Yeah, it's got different coloured cylinder heads. It's got Arrow exhausts. It's got 65 brake horsepower, 73 Newton meters of torque. We'll get up here. Oh, listen to it rumble. Now these are normally £9,500 for the special Stone. I know, quite expensive, but there's a deal on them for about 8.4 or something like that, I think. Something like that. But there's a special deal on them anyway. Handling, it's just lovely. The noise from the exhaust and the little bit of vibration, the character, I just love it. Suspension's pretty decent. I would say comfortable. Oh, look at that, just wonderful. Anyway, what we'll do is I'll get up round by the castle and seat height, yeah, because my mate Davey likes a Guzzi, and one of the reasons is the seat height is this car waiting? What's he doing? Is he waiting at the junction? What do you reckon? No? Sitting still? I reckon sitting still, but there you go. So what I'll do is I'll get down here to the church and we'll get the walkround done nice and early. Yeah, of course I've ridden it a couple of times, so I'm pretty familiar with it. So we'll get round here, and it's nice and dry, but I think I'll still go right here in the middle of everything. Yeah, block the road into neutral. There we go. Ignition off, a little bit sticky into neutral there. And where's the side stand? I can't see it. Oh, it's way back there, forgot. And over we go. And let's have a little look at this, because it is quite a peach to look at. Yeah. There you go. What do you reckon? Moto Guzzi V7 Stone Special. Marvellous. Right, let's change cameras. Right, here we are. Yep. Let's have a closer look at it. It looks beautiful in this black with the red. So it's got red coloured shocks at the back. We're going to the back. Arrow exhaust, which I've got to say sound absolutely wonderful. The heads are gunmetal instead of black, yeah, which is a nice touch. The wheels, I love the design of the wheels, that sort of offset spoke. Mudguard could do with being a bit bigger, couldn't it, like all of them. Dinky little indicators, lovely. Mustachio light across the front. That's what I like about it. Little eagle here as well. Little eagle down here, just everywhere. Different badges, and the seat, it's got like this piping all the way around, red and white. It's really nice. Decent sized back mudguard, and Michelin Road Classics on, I notice, which is nice, isn't it? I like the shape of this backlight, little bulbous, really like those. No centre stand though, you'll notice. Bar end mirrors coming up the top, bar end mirrors, and of course this special edition badge, which is really nice, and the offset clock that drives lots of people insane. Nice solid metal brake reservoir, which I also like. Shape of the tank, it's just lovely. That engine, 65 brake horsepower, 73 newton meters of torque. It's just lovely. Little rock from side to side, not as dramatic as the BMWs, but loads of character. And I mean, what a nice bike to look at. Yeah, really like that. But let's get back on and do the senses test. Right, here we are, back on board. Ding. All sorts of stuff on there. I'm not going to go through it. It's the sort of thing people look at, and it's got all the main things on it. It's got the temperature, the time. At the moment, it's on average fuel consumption. Oh, look at that. Just marvellous. Into gear. No clunk. Oh, and we're off. So, I'll go this way. We'll have a little ride around the country lanes. Because, this bike, what's it for? Well, it's a general all-round bike. You could commute on it, you could tour on it, you could go adventuring on it, down the back lanes, two up, no problem. Plenty of torque, plenty of speed to do most things. Suspension's good enough for this bumpy old Suffolk road, and it is bumpy down here, but this is really smooth. I mean, just look at this, it's just lovely, isn't it? I mean, this is what life's about. It's a nice cool temperature today as well, forecast rain, yeah, but what a nice temperature in the middle of a UK heat wave. Marvellous. Yeah, so I guess we're on to the senses, aren't we? Yeah, and let's go out there with taste to start with. Something Italian, something a little bit fruity, but also classic. I don't know, some kind of pizza with some olives on, I reckon. Some red olives, the blacky ones. absolutely marvellous. Yeah. And then of course smell. Well, it's a brand new bike, it's not leaking or doing anything untoward. It's already done about 600 miles actually. That van was on the wrong side of the road, wasn't he? Yeah, marvellous. I think I'll go up here. Yeah. Yeah, so smell, exactly what you'd expect from a new bike. We'll get up there, give those cars time to get away. What else I like about it? It's 217 kilos, but it doesn't feel like that. It feels much lighter. It's dead easy to move around. Oh, listen to that engine. Just lovely. You've got the whir, you've got a bit of induction, and you've got the roar from those Arrow exhausts. Yeah, it sounds beautiful. Well, what we're onto, what does it look like? Well, it looks like a Moto Guzzi, and that's it, end of story. It looks like a Moto Guzzi. It doesn't look like anything else. It looks like a Moto Guzzi from any particular era. Yeah, I know, that's what I like about doing Moto Guzzis. That's about all you can say. They look like a Moto Guzzi because they've been making them forever and they don't change the design massively, do they? Let's be honest. And now I've caught those cars up already. Yeah, if you don't like classic style bikes, and it is classic in a way, it's also modern in another, but there you go. You're not going to like it if you like motorbikes that are motorbikes, and this is a proper bike, then you will. To touch and feel, it feels really nice quality, considering this is, apart from the touches, the Stone is the base model, and it is really good quality. There's lots of questions over reliability and all that, of course, but I don't know about that. Lots of people have them, they have little niggles, but they still have them and they love them. They don't get rid of them. Other people buy one and get rid of it quite quickly if they don't like it. But yeah, it's like most modern bikes, pretty reliable. Things do go wrong though with all bikes, don't they? So to touch and feel, it's really nice. And the sound is wonderful for a standard bike. It feels absolutely perfect. Yeah. And then we're on to the sixth sense. How does it make me feel? Well, I really like it, and every time I ride one I think, why don't I have one? And it is a good question. I mean, why don't I have one? I don't know, because the price point, 8.5 say, it's right between like your BSAs and your Royal Enfields and the Triumphs. Yeah, so it is good value for money. It's a nice bike, a nice all-round bike, and I don't know why I don't have one. I really don't, and maybe one day I will. Yeah, I mean, it's good at low speed. I mean, you've got to remember the shaft drive as well. I mean, if Triumph put a shaft drive on any of the Bonneville's range, they'd be charging you an extra £2,500–3,000. Yeah, they would. And it is worth a lot for considering how wet it's been. Speed bump. Definitely a bike everybody should at least consider and at least try. I just love the feel of that engine. It is, oh, let's get down here. It is a real peach and easy to ride at any speed. On the motorway they're fine. I haven't been today because the traffic is crazy for some reason, and I nearly got wiped out on my way to Mototechniks. Yeah, he's not going to wait for me, is he? Thank you, sir. I just love the way it does that. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely marvellous. But I do have to take it back because there is a chap coming to ride it as well. I wasn't going to do this originally, but I just had an itch to do it again and just remind myself what a cracking bike. I often find that the bikes I wasn't planning to ride and it just sort of comes up, I always really enjoy. I don't know why. I don't know what speed limit is here. Am I back in the 60? I don't know. I maybe am, I maybe aren't. I think I am. But it's yeah, really sweet. And every yard is nice. Just feeling that engine. Oh, Rosas. Yeah, definite clunk from the gearbox, as there is with the Triumphs. Don't want to crash in the back of the Rosa. Dead easy to balance at low speed. But I'm almost back now, and one of the things is with any bike is all about the dealer where you buy it, and here at Mototechniks they're exceptional. Yeah, so if you did have any problems with it, it would be sorted. Let's get in here. Look at the bikes rocking up. Absolutely marvellous. See if let's get over here. Try and stay out the way of everybody. Look at that Yamaha GP. Marvellous bike. I have to see if I can get that out one day. So let's just stop here a second. Into neutral. Side stand back there all the way. Turn it off. Visor up so I can breathe. There you go. Moto Guzzi V7 Stone. Here at Mototechniks. Marvellous place. Marvellous bike.